Welcome to the Spurs News. Today we're going to talk about some of the transfer gossips and transfers happening at the moment. Alright, Daniel Levy is getting busy, but nothing had happened. I don't know why people are reporting things that are not true. Anyways, moving forward, the headlines. There is an 18 million forward available and he could be coming in as soon as possible. Some youngsters are not in Mourinho's plans and could be leaving anytime this week. And finally, we are going to talk about a player that we had put in a bid for 12 million, but his club says that they won't sell him unless they get his release clause of 80 million. Alright everyone, from Brentford. They did make it, they're not going to be in the Premier League next year. So Ollie Watkins is going to be available for as cheap as 18 million. He has 25 goals in 46 games, so he could be an exceptional talent for us and could be a backup for Harry Kane. It is also believed that he wants to play first team football, but if he is offered to come to Tottenham Hotspurs, he might change his mind and just settle for something on the bench. Tell me what you think. Is this a good deal for us or not? Internal struggle. This player is causing an internal struggle for everyone at the club. Not everyone, namely, but the two big guys at the club. Now, Mourinho believes he needs to go because the relationship between them is irreparable. Now, Daniel Levy believes he needs to stay and he's going to be a success story. And that's why Daniel Levy broke the club's record for him. Now we're talking about none other than NDombele, of course, and he's going to be available for as swap deals that we've talked about work in regards to Skriniar and Brozovic from Inter Milan, and they could offer some cash with these deals. Now, it is also understood that Bayern Munich and Barcelona are interested in the player. So let me know what you think. Kyle Walker-Peters. Now, Kyle Walker-Peters is on a lot of teams' radar. I know a lot of people have been reporting that a deal has been agreed with Southampton. Now, there is initial agreement, but nothing has been finalized, so anything can happen. Especially that Fulham has made it to the Premier League, and they could be playing next year in the Premier League, so they are interested in him. So it is understood he's worth around 12 million. But if we have a bidding war going on for him, I'm sure Daniel Levy would love that and sell him for more. Moving on, and not too far away, we're going to stay in Southampton and we're going to talk about Højbjerg. Højbjerg, the transfer saga goes on. Now, a lot of people believe that a fee of 15 million has been agreed. I think that could be a little bit far from the truth because especially that Southampton had received a fee for him of around 25 million from Everton and was accepted at some point. And they had pulled out because the player's intention or player's will to play for Spurs rather than Everton. Now, it is understood that there is a verbal or initial agreement of 15 million. Let me know what you think. Do you think that's a real deal that could happen? In my opinion, I mean, it's possible because he only has 1 year left on his contract, and Everton would probably want to cut their losses on this and just move him on. One of our own youngsters, Clark, is available for loan or to move on. I think the reports are concentrating on loans, as a matter of fact. But West Brom and Fulham are interested, as well as Brentford, in this youngster. He's 19 years old. We bought him from Leeds a year ago for 10 million. He did go on a loan for them in the past season, but he ended his loan by December because he didn't feature for them more than once. So let me know what you think. Should we take him out on a loan deal, or should we sell him permanently to West Brom or Brentford or Fulham. I think a loan deal would be spectacular for the youngster. I don't know if we should cut our losses or sell him right now yet. He could be a potential hurricane, you never know. So I believe in the youngsters, and I think he should be given an opportunity to prove himself and just send him on a loan. But I would definitely put something in the contract that he has to play at least 70% of the games. So this is the only way I would send him out to one of these clubs. 22-year-old American Cameron Carter-Vickers was a potential future star at the club, but he is 22 years old and he's not part of Mourinho's plans. And Daniel Levy had told him he can move on if he wants to. He has 1 year left on his contract. He is valued at around 4 million. So he wasn't able to cut into the first team because of the likes of Sanchez and Dyer and Alderweireld. So he's a center back and there's no space for him right now at the team. And if we are going to get a center back, it is going to be someone very experienced like Kurt Zuma or Ake, but he's not available anymore, as we all know. All right. So I think the best thing that could happen to him is we sell him, we make a little, we cut our losses on him, and he has a better future somewhere else. I wish him best of luck, but I don't think he should stay. Thank you for your service. Have a great day. That was a joke. Diaz, we've talked about him. He came, he's playing for Porto. They bought him only for 7 million, I believe, just last season. And we put in a bid for 12 million. But of course, Porto officially declined that deal and said that he would not be sold under any circumstance unless his release clause of 80 million is met. And they're not interested in selling him right now anyways. He had scored 14 goals and assisted 7 others. And he is highly valued at the club. And a lot of people or pundits think this fee could even increase in the coming months if they reach the finals of a Champions League, or they perform well in the Champions League or European competitions, or if they win the league as well. So let me know what you think about Diaz. I know Diaz is a 23-year-old, and Mourinho personally requested that we bring him in by Daniel Levy. So this is it for us today, except I wanted to add one more news article or one more news feed, which is Ryan Sessegnon. Ryan Sessegnon is also point of contention at the team right now. We've talked about a youngster that's Sirkin that could be playing in his position ahead of him. So reports are saying that he could be sold or loaned out to Fulham or sold to Barcelona, as they are interested in him. What do you think will happen with Ryan Sessegnon? Let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe, and let us know how we can improve. Let's spur our way to glory. Thank you for watching the Spurs News.